Well, we made it through the week. We've got a big TGI Friday on our hands. Let her rip, man. I'm up in Colorado enjoying some snow, and I am happy. Yeah. This is going to be one of those days that we'll just see. I mean, this is one of those astrological days that you scratch your chin and you furrow your brow and you go, So what we have is basically the moon has moved into Aquarius. We've been following the moon this week into and through Capricorn, but now it's in Aquarius, and it will conjoin the sun this afternoon. When you ask, glad you did, because it is a new moon at 4:43 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, there's been a lot of talk about this one because the spiky energy that's around it. So what everybody's talking about is pretty much what we've laid out all week. So first of all, just the obvious new moon alignment itself. I always love new moons because it's just a time to create. You know, it's a great time to set intentions, and I love them. I love that we get to do this one in Aquarius because this is the new moon that what I'm going to be doing with it is setting a bunch of unique, don't tell me what to do intentions. Like if I had no barriers, this is what I'm going to intend. I guarantee you I'm going to be burning up my journal up here in Colorado, writing things that are going to come forth over the next 6 to 12 months. This is the first creative energy after Saturn-Pluto. So keep that in mind. The work that you've been doing, that transformation around Saturn-Pluto, see, this is what I was talking about earlier in the week. We get to do a little mini micro of what is coming in 2024 when Pluto moves into Aquarius. Well, we can do it now on this full moon. So some of these, what doesn't work, what hasn't served, institutional failures, if you will, in your life that you can remove and now set the intentions for the new things. Hopefully you've been doing that around Saturn-Pluto. But now it's time to really put the thrust into what's going to fill that void. That's what today and this weekend are about, energetically. Now, the punchy points, the spicy part. Well, we still have the big Mars square. We've really talked about most of these. We have the Mars square to Venus and Neptune in Pisces. For that, I think go back to Tuesday and Wednesday, Tuesday's podcast, if I remember right, talking about that tension and using that tension to your advantage. Now, the other square is that obviously the moon joining the sun, and the sun is still in that square to Uranus. That continues well into next week until we are clear of that Uranian tension around the sun. So, again, just caution in order, being careful, respecting that the very independent sun and the very independent Uranus, and by the way, Uranus, of course, the ruler of Aquarius, are kind of squared off at each other a little bit. So be careful, and the moon as a trigger. So again, like in my own journal, ski carefully and be careful and just, use heads up. That's what you do. Go out and enjoy life, do your thing, and do it with a degree of caution. And, oh, by the way, as always, setting careful intentions for your outcomes. Now, the other thing that's pretty clearly visible on the chart is something that's been there for a long time, but worthy of note, since we're kind of going around and picking out these punchy energies, is that Jupiter is opposite the North Node in Cancer. Jupiter in Capricorn is opposite the North Node in Cancer. And that's been there for a while, but what that tells me, the way I would interpret that is authenticity in your karmic awareness and path. In other words, don't be fooling around with the universe on this. Just don't, because that Jupiter is going to call you out. So just don't even go there. It's too strong. Just be real, be honest with yourself, do the karmic work. We've been talking about this a lot. Where are you in alignment with your path? Where are you out of alignment with your path? And what can you do to rectify the difference? All right, enjoy the new moon. This is a great time to just journal your little fingers off. and set all kinds of beautiful, wonderful, lasting, socially changing, life-changing intentions for your soul's future. Love this stuff. I may go be playing in the mountains. I've got a buddy coming in. We're going to go do some fishing and stuff, so we'll just have to see how the schedule is. I may see you tomorrow or Sunday. I may just see you on Monday. We'll play it by ear. Whatever you do, have a great weekend, and just use this new moon energy. Bask in it. All right? Have a good one. Bye.